She wasn't always this way. She was a beautiful flower, so cheery. Her name was Xingyang, beaming with life and innocence. She had a dream. Her dream was to make a world where every form of life could live in happiness, where she could be the princess that everyone would look up to. But that girl is now dead. Truly dead. And has been reborn. Reborn into a devil. Her parents, both pure and benevolent, the Emperor and Empress ruled their country with love and brought an age of peace, and treated their princess with love and care like any parent would. Then, an unfortunate event would drive Xingyang to her unstable state. It was on her birthday, in fact. Rushing to her parents' bedroom to wake them on this special day, she goes to the bed to find both her father and her mother dead, bloodied, murdered. After the time of the funeral, her uncle was later named the new emperor along with his wife. Months went by. The cheery princess had lost her smile and became fearful, yet very vengeful. And the princess just vanished from the public eye. Not her uncle, aunt, cousins, and friends knew what happened to the poor girl. Days would go by, weeks, months, even years. Not a thing from the princess. Everyone began to assume the worst. Kidnapped, murdered. No one knew for certain. It wasn't until what should have been her 18th birthday, however, that a familiar face would eventually make its way back into the capital. The description of this figure had a bright, rose-like hair, a womanly figure, but eyes that were pure black and red, filled with malice and evil intent. The girl called herself Kunō Juewang. Kunō had come to the kingdom to inform that the princess Xingyang had died, and that the poor girl's murderer was the next to follow. Using a wired-like glove, she shot her wire and pierced the skin of the emperor by the legs. Kunō had caught the murderer and was going to torture the power-hungry uncle, the murderer of Xingyang as well as her parents. How did she know it was him? How was she so sure? Well, I'm sure you figured it out by now. The young Princess Xingyang had been reborn as Kunō Juewang. She had returned to torture and kill her uncle, her murderer, her parents' murderer. Her unsettling and unspeakable antics of torture to her greedy uncle made all in the room fear her as she laughed out and enjoyed every moment of her uncle's agony and screams. And not being able to take Kunō's harsh treatment any longer, Kunō's murderer had soon died to the pain. Shin-young and her parents were avenged. With the wife, her aunt, not knowing of any of these events that had took place, Kunō decided to spare her life, but forced her to step down as Empress. Kunō had now declared herself the new Empress of her newly named country of Jigoku. But she was not done yet. Revenge was only the first step. Her plan? To commit the most sinful acts and spread nothing but anguish across the globe. Alright, that was disturbing, wasn't it? A little bit. It was weird, at least, I'll say that. Welcome back, my warriors of Jigoku. So, like I usually do with a backstory, I usually end up showing them off in a showcase. Obviously, you had a whole series of Kunō, so still gonna do it anyway. But, yeah. So, I said I would hop back into more Warriors-oriented stuff. And so, I thought, what a good way to do it than with Warriors Orochi 4 and a Dynasty Warriors 8 backstory. Dynasty Warriors 8 Empire's backstory with one of my characters, I should say. So that is what we're doing. So, for those who have not seen this before, it's pretty much just me giving a backstory to my characters, and also just showing them off. Obviously, I've shown Kunō off a lot, seeing as how she had her own series. However, I never really told a backstory to her. So, obviously, from the backstory, you might think, well, there's some big plot holes there, like what happened to her. Not what happened to her, how did she become to be, and all that, but, there's some things I didn't want to reveal to you right away. That's all. A dream of mine is to eventually get this kind of thing out there into the world. I want to make this a thing. I want to make these characters come to life. That is the dream I have. And probably, oh boy, batteries are low, that's fantastic. But how like of a video of mine to do that? Always when I'm recording. I think I have something plugged in already. Xbox is still on too. You haven't turned it off after I finished recording. Man, if you were looking for top of the line professional anything, you have come to the right channel. Let me tell you. Oh, cool. You don't want to go in. That's nice. But you do want to go in. There you go. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm not even plugged into my Ethernet. But yeah, amazing. Super professional. What can I say? Let's put down that, because I wanted to put that down at the very beginning. Oh, hey. Didn't realize you were right there, Jean-Yi. So I pretty much have the people that I put in the Jigoku army right now. I still need to put some generic officers in there as well, like a general, captain, and other people that I've done already. For other forces, you're going to do freaking, like, head scissors on me, so we're not going to let that happen. That is the right one. Okay, I was used to doing something else. I don't know. But yeah, just doing a free battle right now. Nothing crazy. Shin-young is not looking good. The former version of Kunō is not looking too hot. Then again, she was just a harmless little princess, so obviously it's understandable that she can't fight. Oh, my mic. So yeah, I want to do another character that I did mention in the last backstory I did. I think it was with Kuru. I can't even remember right now. So I did one for Benita, I did one for Light, I did one for Kuru, and now I did one for Kunō / Sin Young. But that was about it. Yeah, that was it so far, yeah. So I feel like I should do... I've been doing a decent amount of, like, female warrior content. So I think the next one should be a male. And I have a backstory for him as well. For the one, well, for the one I have in mind. So I'll probably do that one. Hey, get out of here. Oh my god, my voice. I'm losing my voice in the midst of the video. I don't even know why. Get out of here, Winchi. Okay. I just know as soon as this recording's over, I'm going to bed. Because it is 1:46 a.m. right now. Did some decent amount of recording stuff, not just with Warrior stuff, obviously. I did some other things as well. Get out of here, you two. Temper. I think you... Oh, okay, so might as well take out Hayate since I have the... Look, I can actually do damage now. It's insane. Ow. Sucker, please. And the one I'm going to show off isn't actually in this video, which is funny. Uh-oh. He's going to break my snow altar. He just sweeped it away. That's a major... How'd I miss, though? How'd I miss? Okay, so now they're both with that affinity. But now I can do this. Come here, Suzaku. Oh, wait, Hayate's still alive? Get out of here. So I think the next one I'll do is the next male character I have in mind. You need to stop this. And like I mentioned, he is in here, but is a major player in my series and everything that I'm making. And my story, I guess I should say. It's not really a series yet. Maybe one day. That is the dream that I am working towards, bit by bit. But, yeah, so I'm going to do that male character, and then I think I'll do Haruna next. Because, of course, hers is not the greatest, most happiest either. I mean, this one isn't either, but this one didn't really have a tragic life. Yeah, he didn't have a tragic life in his story, so... Try not to bring the mood down. I mean, it's in the era of war. So, obviously, there's going to be a lot of sad things going on. But I think it's time you knew the backstory of Haruna, for sure. I mean, she's the face of my channel and everything. So it's very appropriate that she should be, that you should know her backstory. Like, you've seen her so many times, but... What's going on with her? What's her situation? Oh, and then we got backstabbing Haruhi over here. If you remember, if you ever watched the Kunō series. Bitch was not faithful to me. Okay. If y'all can, like, get out of here, that'd be great. Yeah, this is gonna be a short... Maybe. Maybe a short battle. I've only captured 2 bases so far. Probably be telling them to, like, advance and stuff. I think... Where is everyone? Whoops. Hey, they're all still here. Oh, they're all still in here with me. Alright, so let's have you. So let me just say, Frida is the aunt of Kunō's. Senna is someone she picks up later in my... Very, very later in my story. Murakami is one of the very first that she... Ooh, I should definitely do Murakami's. I actually like his backstory. And it's not even tragic or anything. He's pretty much just a brutal dick. Yeah, Murakami is just someone she picks up, like... Pretty much about where she reconquers the land. Haruhi was always there from the beginning. And obviously Shin Young is Kunō. I just decided to put her in here. Beep. Farewell. Speaking of Haruna, where is Haruna? Oh, you want to do this now? Okay. Oh, that's bad. Of course she is. She's a weak little princess. Leave her alone. No, you need to stop that. Oh, I was about to lock on like an idiot. This isn't... They didn't put lock on in this game. If you're just trying to focus on one officer, it's actually useful. It's actually really useful. Oh, this way. Hello, Hayate. I literally just killed you a second ago. I'm gonna do it again. I mean, I didn't kill you, I just made you retreat, but I'm gonna kill you. Like this. But why? Man, you two really like to show up together. Damn it, I keep thinking I can lock onto him. I'm so used to, like, the current Warriors games, like, locking on. Oh, I know this will get you. Send it back up. It's crazy, honestly, to me. I don't know why I did, but I just decided to just, like, make the, like, every single character I make has a backstory. I've even went so far in depth in this story that I've already made a whole nother, like, story or series. And I've already gotten the main character already. So obviously the main character in this whole thing is going to be Light. But I have another one that I got inspiration out of. But I think will actually be pretty good. I might introduce her third. Maybe. Like, she's not anything. I didn't really have any plans to, like, show her off, but I've been pretty proud of her so far, so I might actually give it a shot. God, it's like my first time ever using a horse in this game. And it's actually not even fast. I think this is Sin's horse. Yo, what the hell is happening to my voice? I didn't do any, like, weird voice during that, backstory, so I don't even know what's... Jesus. I don't know what's happening to my voice. Yeah, here she is. Alright, Harno, you win this round. Alright, so we got Kuru. Oh, Freyda's not looking good. Auntie, no! Damn it. I mean, I guess I can get you too. There we go. Now for you. Oh. Oh. You're gonna get your cheek caressed, little girl. Well, not really little, you're about the same age as her. Okay, let me make one thing, like, clear right now, because I didn't really mention, like, well, what is she like right now? Because I just mentioned, like, her backstory and, like, what she did to get to this point. So at this point, she's not 18 anymore. She's like, I think I put her at like 21 or 22 years old at this point. Oh. Okay, the software was being weird there for a second. I honestly wasn't looking at it. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I shouldn't have done snow. I think snow's usually the biggest problem here. Alright, we don't want this battle to drag on, so, because, like I said, it's late. And, man wants his bed. Yeah, this usually does do it. It's usually the, Alright, let's see. I'm gonna watch the software right now. The recording software I'm using. No, so far so good. So far so good. Light's dead. Not even worth a challenge. So I want to put also something clear as well. The reason why there's been also much attention towards her, Light, and this other character that I'm going to bring up in the next backstory I do, whenever the hell that is. I do want to mention those three are the strongest characters in this series. Not counting the villains or adults older than them. I'm talking about their generation. They are the strongest ones. Kunō, I think, ranks second. The male character I'm going to announce next is the third, and Light is obviously going to be top tier, or just about. He's a very close first with Kunō. And I would say No, I kind of say Kunō and Light kind of about the same. They're tackling each other on number 1. Scene is just trying to get up there at number 2. Well, there you go. There's the name. I just fucking spoiled it like an idiot. But there you go. I mean, it wasn't going to be a huge reveal or anything like that anyway. But so yeah. So I don't know why that was necessary to bring up, but I just thought it would be necessary to mention, so I did it anyway. But yep. So about a 14-minute battle. That wasn't so bad. So we got the backstory and that. So that's pretty much all good and set. I'm going to get to working on that after I publish the Warriors Orochi video. So look forward to that. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys later.